What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Slackerz. Second video of the day. You know that means this is the yay or nay stats. Let's not waste any time, shall we? Let's jump into it. And as you can see, I rearranged them just a little bit better. I don't know, depending on what you want to say. But I'm arranging them by 6 now, from now on. And we'll see how that plays out. But top 6 this week, as you can see, 1 through 6, we got Crash Bandicoot, Dr. Eggman, Scorpion, Tails, Rayman, and Master Chief. So the only difference between last week's top 6 and this week, Bomberman fell from 6th. He's on the very next slide. He's at number 7. But Master Chief jumped up to number 6. He got like, Chief had like 3 votes this week, all 3 yeses. So he had a good week. Crash had quite a few yays as well this week. He had like at least 3 yays that I remember. So Crash is still sitting in first place, 81.6%. Dr. Eggman fell percentage points again, just a smidgen. He only had 2 votes this week, 1 yay and 1 nay, so he dropped from 79.8 to 79.5 for the week. Still in second place though. But then Scorpion is sitting in third place, 78.3%. I believe last week he had 78.8%. He dropped the very minimal percentage as well. I think he also had just 2 votes. It was 1 yay and 1 nay. Tails actually didn't have any votes whatsoever this week, so Tails stays at his 78% that he had last week. And then Rayman, again, another character that had only 2 votes, 1 yay and 1 nay, so Rayman is actually fell a tiny bit as well, but he's sitting at a 77.4%, so hey, there's your top 6, so who wants to see the next round of 6? Let's do it. Like I mentioned, Bomberman is number 7. He did fall a little bit. Bomberman had 3 votes this week for his follow-up. He had 1 yay and 2 nays, so that dropped his percentage. But Bomberman's sitting in 7th place right now at 75.7. Right behind him is Shantae in 8th place with 75.2. And then Heavy in 9th place with 75% even. So, but look at Heavy's votes for a second. 349 total votes and 262 yeses. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. But then right behind him, it's another kind of sort of crowded race. We got Spyro in 10th place, sitting at a 72.7%. King Boo's still up there, number 11. He didn't go anywhere this week. But King Boo had a few votes. Let's see, King Boo is now at a 72.1. So he's not terribly far away from Spyro, so maybe he catches him. Maybe he doesn't, who knows. And then we got Bandana Waddle-Dee in 12th place, sitting at a 71% even. So there's your top 12 so far. That means the next 6 are coming at you right now. Boom. Looks like we got 13 through 18. We got Sora sitting in 13th place with a 70.8. So he's only 0.2% behind Bandanity for that 12th spot. So close race right there. 14th spot. Shadow stayed exactly where he was from last week. Stayed in 14th place. Shadow actually moved up percentage points as well, too. So Shadow's looking pretty decent. He's doing pretty decent. But Shadow's sitting at 126 total votes now. 88 yays, 37 nays, 1 unsure still. And then Shadow, he's at 69.8%. You know, maybe next week he jumps into the 70% mark. That would be kind of crazy. So, yeah, there's Shadow. Then, of course, we got Leon sitting at 15th with 69.1. Soul Bad Guy right behind him. Saul, I think, only had 1 vote this week. It was a yay. So Saul very, very slightly moved up in percentage points. Saul's sitting at a 68.2%. And then, of course, behind him, we have the Knight from Hollow Knight, who's sitting in with a 66.9%. And then in 18th place, we had Ryu Hayabusa. I think Hayabusa only had 1 vote this week. And Hayabusa, it was a yay, so very slightly improved his percent, but he's up to 66.8. So he's only 0.1 behind the Knight. So yeah, those guys keep battling over like the same spots, but they're so close in percentage, man. So there's your top 18. Are we about to see the debut of at least one of the 2 characters from last week? Well, not quite, no. 19 through 24, we got Chun-Li in 19th, sitting at a 66.4%. Right behind her, Agumon, 20th spot. He's sitting at a 65.9%. I think Agumon went up very slightly this week. Only 1 vote. It was a yay, so helps him out. Kratos, if I remember, actually had no votes this week. So Kratos had 65.2% last week. So that's where he stays for this week. Akira Howard, also 0 votes this week. So Akira stays at the 65% they were at last week. Waluigi comes in at 23rd place. Had 5 total votes this week, 2 yeses and 3 nos. So he's at the 176 total votes, 114 for yeses, 57 nos, 5 unsure's. And Wally dropped down to 64.7%. And then right behind Wally in 24th place, Phoenix Wright, who had 1 vote this week. It was a yes. So Phoenix sitting at 157 for total, 101 yeses, 54 nos, 2 unsure's. And he's got a 64.3%. So he's getting kind of close there. And trying to jump a few spots, but we'll see what happens next week. Let's go next round. I was about to say 4. No, we're on 6 characters now. Here we go. We got 25 through 30. Wait, hold up. Yeah, that's right. 25 through 30. We got Dante. He had a couple votes. I don't remember off the top of my head what he did, but I think he might have went up slightly. Either way, Dante's sitting at it exactly 64% for 25th spot. So he's in the top 25 at least. And keep in mind, we have 38 characters, so... And Dante was the 2nd ever character I did for the series. Isn't that kind of weird? I feel like somebody that's been around for the series for that long, and that is a very well-known character, I'd expect more votes at this point. Like, Dante debuted in, like, October or whatever. Yeah, his yay or nay video was, like, in October. We're like, in June, tomorrow. So, yeah, what's up with Dante? Does he not have fans anymore? I don't know. But Laura Croft right behind him, as well as Doomslayer right behind her. Laura and Doomslayer both had 0 votes this week, so they sit with their respective 62.2% and 60.1%. Lloyd Irvin comes in 28th place, though. He moved up 1 whole percent. He's up to 60% now. He had, I think it was 5 votes, if I remember correctly. Lloyd, I think, had 5 votes, and they were all yeses. So he's up to 176 total votes, 106 yeses, 63 nos, 7 unsure's, and like I said, 60%, not bad. But then we got Dixie Kong. I don't think she had any votes this week, so she stays at her 57.8. And then there's Yuri Lowell, who also, I think he moved up in percentage very slight. I think he moved up by like 0.1 this week. Either way, I know he moved up percentage-wise. But Yuri's now sitting at a flat 54%, so pretty good. Considering he was at like 34% like a month and a half ago. Yeah, he's doing pretty decent. Next round of 6. There they are. Look how low they both debuted. Both of them. Peashooter was last Monday's Yay or Nay character, and then Porky Minch was last Tuesday's Yay or Nay character. So let's go over their stats. Peashooter debuts in 31st spot with 111 total votes, 59 yeses, 50 nos, and 2 unsure's. Those almost right down the middle. Almost right down the middle. But Peashooter comes in with a 53.1%. So that's kind of, if I'll be honest, that's kind of where I expect, right around 50%. I didn't think, this is not a character people talk about. Quite a bit of people in the comments were like, Crazy Dave would make more sense. Even though Crazy Dave has never been playable. But, okay. Either way, there's Peashooter. Gino's right behind him with a 51%. He dropped slightly this week. And then Porky Minch, the other debuting character, in 33rd place. So Porky had a total of 94 votes, 47 yeses, 45 nos, and 2 unsure's. Look at that. You can't get any more split than that. 50% even, right on the dot for Porky Minch debut spot, 33rd place. Yeah, 50%. So, if I had to make a note for Porky Minch here real quick, I did get quite a bit of votes that were the ones that said yays. The few of them that did say yay and explain why was they liked villains, and then the ones that said no with an explanation was pretty much no, he's not DLC worthy of a character. So that it's kind of like a shared opinion amongst a few people. So I guess it just doesn't seem like a DLC worthy character, but that's up for debate either way. But then rounding out the last 3 here, Chosen Undead with a 49.4%. Pyramid Head had 1 vote, so he's up to 100 total votes. That's kind of cool. But he's up to 47%. And then Monster Hunter in 36th place with 23.8%. And of course, that means we have 2 more characters. And if you've watched the series before, you already knew who they were before they popped on screen. But Jonesy from Fortnite, up to 199 total votes, 46 yeses, 148 no's, 5 unsure's. Jonesy has a 23.1%. And then Crewmate, I think he had 1 vote this week. It was a yes, though. An ironic yes. They said, yay, just because it would be ridiculous. I think that was like the exact quote or something. But Crewmate is now up to 22%, but still down at the very bottom. Poor Crewmate and Jonesy. Maybe that's where they just deserve to be. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, that is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, a friendly reminder, this was the second video of the day. There is a first video that was uploaded earlier the day, which was Lana from Hyrule Warriors for the Yay or Nay series. Go vote in that video. It's probably on screen. You can click it right now. Take you right there and type in Yay or Nay. Pretty simple stuff. But, yep, that is it for this one. I will see you guys tomorrow for another Yay or Nay video with a brand new character. Not going to tell you who, but you'll find out tomorrow. Either way, peace.